Well, Billy Gillispie said this would be a big weekend for the Cats, and boy, he wasn't messing around.
And of course, the word big referring to the Cats' newest player. LEX 18's Mary Jo Pino is here with more.
Yeah, guys, we are super psyched about this. Five-star center Daniel Orton would be the prize of any recruiting class. Good thing for True Blue fans, it'll be Kentucky's. The 6'9" or 6'10" center, depending on who you ask, has been in town all weekend, and he must have enjoyed himself because Orton announced today he is coming to Kentucky. In fact, he was so set on his decision, he called a news conference before leaving the Commonwealth to go back to Oklahoma City.
I called this press conference today just to let everyone know that I have decided, in fact, to commit to the University of Kentucky. And I also wanted to thank everyone, especially the fans, just because they were incredible in my recruitment. They really supported me through all of this, and they were just amazing in Big Blue Madness. And I wanted to thank all the players also because they were just very welcoming, and you could just definitely feel the family aspect of it, and I really appreciate all they did for me.
And you could hear those fans that showed up at this impromptu press conference that he had called about an hour before that. A couple hundred of them showed up just to cheer for him. So, yeah, it's huge. Now, imagine this. What if Patrick Patterson stays another year? Goosebumps. This ought to at least take a little of the sting away from yesterday, maybe. Much more on Orton turning blue coming up in sports. True Blue fans, pat yourselves on the back. Thanks in part to you, the Cats have claimed big man Daniel Orton for their own. The five-star center from Oklahoma City, one of the top players in the class of 2009, called an impromptu news conference at a downtown Lexington hotel. To the surprise of many, Orton is a huge get, 6'9" or 6'10", depending on who you ask, and 260 pounds. He says Billy Gillispie has told him that he will get plenty of touches, obviously, and be a huge part of the offense. Orton says Patrick Patterson was also integral in his recruitment. First of all, he says Patterson called him every week just to check in, sometimes twice a week. And then seeing how fans around Lexington reacted to Patterson, that superstar status, yeah, that'll help too. Orton had narrowed his choices to Kentucky and Kansas, but when KU got a commitment from someone else, he knew he was going UK.
I decided about, 2 nights ago when Coach Self actually told me that they didn't have a scholarship for me and they were going to cease recruiting, which Kentucky wasn't a backup plan, but it just made my decision a lot easier for me. Well, actually, I wanted to surprise all of them. I called my mom and dad off guard, too. And so Coach Cyprian actually he asked me, "Are you serious?" And I said, "Yeah," and Coach Gillispie was just ecstatic.
So are we. Suddenly, the weekend doesn't seem so bad, does it? That is until you start thinking about that football game again. Steve's